The dinosaurs have invaded Wilmington, Delaware. 48 in all, based on a similar idea used in cities like Chicago, Baltimore, and New York City. Scores of artists sparking their creativity into these 6-foot-tall prehistoric creatures. But just who are these artists? There's Chris Bryant. He believes in doing the impossible.
Frank, are you in there?
Because that's how the best things happen.
I started out as a cartoonist and a caricaturist, but I think that sitting at a desk is boring.
He was approached by a friend to create a sculpture of Marilyn Monroe for the Backstage Cafe along the Wilmington, Delaware waterfront.
And I jumped at it. I really wanted to do that. Marilyn's always been one of my favorite icons. Who doesn't love Marilyn?
It's really quite a challenge working from a flat photograph or series of flat photographs and trying to pull the actual three-dimensional image.
The grid, of course, is representative of the subway grate which she stood on when her skirt blew up in that famous scene from 7-Year Itch.
He expected people to, well, look up her skirt. So that's where he put his signature.
On her rear end.
And that was resume enough to get him included in a statue project that would help spring new life into downtown Wilmington. Dinosaurs, making what is old what is new.
Kids like dinosaurs. No one had done them before, so it just seemed exciting. It seemed like a neat, exciting idea.
So Chris and a group of other artists were invited to make their own creations.
We were given free rein within tasteful, limits to do whatever we wanted to do with these.
We weren't looking for huge political statements, so we didn't want to see something completely about vegetarianism or, something that we wanted to keep it lighthearted and fun.
Jane Quarterone Plotz took the idea a step further.
I had wanted to involve community, and all these pennies were donated by my neighborhood. I had a coffee can on my porch, so kids and families would show up and drop pennies.
The opportunity to create a dinosaur sculpture looks to be a monster of a resume booster for young Ashley Benson.
It's a great experience, knowing that something this big would be shown to thousands of people.
So then the project took off and the artists went to work.
The arms, the wig, the forehead, the eyelashes, the lips, and the bosom are made from mattress foam.
I have lots of old tools, so that turned out to be great for his jaw. I had stones there, so they became the teeth.
Once the sculptures were completed, they were placed in several areas of Wilmington's downtown. Each artist has their own way of expressing themselves.
The idea of the penny is not going anywhere. In this e-economy that we have, it's not going anywhere. So is the dinosaur. They're not going anywhere either.
I have always been in love with superheroes. I was going for the Clark Kent reporter type.
The idea of the icon will become extinct, and I guess this is my way of saying so.
He's going through that period where he's taking off the business type suit and revealing his true self at night.
Oh, his nostrils are flattened out.
Their dinos spend as much as 6 months out on the streets. They have to weather the elements and they have to withstand anyone tempted to take a piece home for themselves.
I'm happy it has a head. I'm happy it has a tail. I'm very happy it still has a hat.
Fortunately, we have a dino doctor. Actually, a key element of the project was to have artists give us first aid kits.
These dinosaurs will get auctioned off to the highest bidder in October. Proceeds will go to charity, and the artists will get 10%, which may help to make this parting such sweet sorrow.
I always hope that the work that I do goes to good homes.
It's kind of like having a child. You're proud of them, you love them, but you're happy when they go off to college.